Hey everybody, this is Rachel from Cybersports Network. I'm here with NaNiwa, and you did very well recently in the GSL. You got top 8, 5th through 8th. There's no real distinction, right?
Right, that's true.
So what were you doing practicing leading up to that?
It was the first time I played that many games. I played like 12 hours a day, maybe. Every time I was going to bed, I couldn't sleep for like 2 hours because I was thinking about the game so much. Like really, I just lay there. I couldn't fall asleep. I just kept thinking about like the units in the game and what I was going to do. It was actually an amazing experience. It was awesome for me. I've never felt that into the game before. Unfortunately, it did not go as I hoped, but that's part of the game. I prepared as hard as I could. I will just have to do a better job the next time.
Well, I've never seen that many foreign fans in the studio. I think Artosis was calling them Fan-iwas. But you had some interesting experiences with those fans.
What? Interesting experiences? How?
I heard you were yelling at one of them.
I don't know about... Oh, yeah, I was. I don't know how you found out. Yeah, that was...
Because you told me.
Oh, yeah. My mistake. There was a Swedish fan who came up to me after I lost, and I yelled at him. I want to apologize to him in this interview. If you see this, which you probably will, I'm sorry for doing that. I was just very angry when I lost, and I couldn't deal with talking to anyone for like at least an hour then. I do appreciate you coming and seeing my game though.
Well, since then, I know you've been training really hard. You've had some interesting ideas about, you know, not just caring about being the best foreigner. You want to be the best StarCraft 2 player.
That was always my goal when I played before, like in Dallas and so on. Then I just got owned by Koreans, and everyone else did too. And it was just like, maybe they're just so much better, it's impossible to catch up. But I don't feel that way anymore. I feel that if I just keep on going, I can eventually get there. So that's my goal for now.
Well, training at StarTale's definitely helped you improve. You said, you know, these guys are like your brothers now. What's your relationship like with the StarTale players?
At first it was just like, I was there playing and then I was going to leave. Now it's more like, we consider ourselves like a team. It's not Quantic or StarTale, it's just everyone together. It's like we will probably play some matches in the GSTL and so on as well in the future. Like, it's not StarTale and Quantic anymore. Is my point. It's just everyone together.
So I know, like some players, when they go to the houses, they just kind of sit next to each other and play. Are you guys really involved in each other's games? Are you guys constantly like trading suggestions and strategies?
I haven't really talked to a lot of the players like about those kind of things, but me and Squirrel, we talk a lot about the game, especially because we are both Prodos and we were both in the Codas GSL, so we discussed about every player, like, oh, I think he's bad against that, so let's do this and so on. He helped me a lot with some builds and I helped him as well. Like when I practiced for my first games, I had a Prodos against Prodos, and then I played against Squirrel so many games and it was really good experience. So it's good for me, very good.
And you're also living with SaSe in the house, and you guys are really good friends. Do you want to talk to me a little bit about SaSe?
We've known each other for like 7 or 8 years now, I think. We haven't always been this close, but now it really feels like we're best friends. We do everything together in Korea, like we go out together, we eat together every day. We just talk about everything in our lives. We do everything together as well, like basically inseparable now. And now that he's in USA, I kind of wish he would come back sooner. Might sound weird. I feel that way.
Well, no, you're in a foreign land, and it's good to have a buddy like that you can really talk to. At the GOM house, you were saying that you guys set up some rules about, you know, SaSe was higher on the ladder, so he got to determine what you guys did, but now you're ranked higher.
That's right. Now I'm in charge.
And what kind of stuff does he do for you?
It's like, when I play tournaments, I tell him, get me some food, drinks. If I need some chocolate for energy or whatever, he does that. Massage, you name it. No limits.
So do you guys think if you choose to move on teams or go anywhere else, are you going to try and stay together now?
I don't know if it's okay for me to say this publicly, but I think so. we had some problems with Quantic before. It's been solved now with Vile coming into the team and so on. But we were basically looking for a team, and I told every team that came to me that my requirement was that he was also coming with me. I didn't want to go anywhere without him. So I won't leave him behind if it comes to that.
That's excellent. You guys are great friends. Do you have anything you'd like to share about the Vile partnership? Do you know, I heard Illusion might be coming out to Korea to play?
I asked him about it actually last night, and he said he wanted to, and he will probably do it in the future. But for now, there is nothing like planned yet. But I heard so. I think he has good potential, and it could probably be good for him.
Well, we have GSTL coming up. Do you guys have any specific practice that you do separate from your regular practice to prepare for the team format?
Yes. When it's GSTL, every player gets like a certain amount of maps to play on, and then when they play the matches against each other, they choose like those players who prepared on those maps. But me and SaSe weren't so involved before. Before we just played with them, but we never like intended to play the clan war. Okay. But this time, I really feel like I could do something for the team, perhaps if I got the opportunity. Now I'm good enough, I think, for that. What I forgot was.
Who does StarTale go up against first?
That I don't know, but. They wanted me to play SaSe too before, but we didn't feel like we would like help the team in any way. I just hope we can do something good for the team eventually.
So what are you going to set up as a sniper? Are you going to go for anyone in particular?
If there is some PvP games perhaps, or PvT, then maybe.
And what are the next tournaments you have coming up? I know you're not too certain about the Red Bull LAN until the GSL schedule comes out, but is there anything you're definitely heading for?
I really want to go for Red Bull LAN, but I was told today I can't go. Day 9 gave me, 20 hours to decide. I don't know why, but that's what he told me. So I couldn't do it just like that. I need to know the schedule for GSL first. Yeah. So I had to decline. MLG Anaheim, since they don't have a partnership with GSL anymore, it was also impossible to plan. The only thing I know for sure I can attend is DreamHack.
And I know DreamHack, you're looking forward to going against Thorzane. There's a title out there where Thorzane's being called the King of the North, and you're a little bit salty about that?
When he beats me, he can be the king.
And do you think he will?
I want to see him try.
Is there anyone else from Sweden that you think could take that title from you guys?
I always see it like me as the king and SaSe the prince. No, maybe he's my queen, I don't know. But I think we're the two best players at the moment in Sweden. But clearly, Thorzane won the last DreamHack, so there is basis for calling him that. I don't think it's justified though, until he beats me or SaSe.
And there seem to be a lot of players thinking about coming to Korea right now, a lot of people entertaining the idea. Do you think it's a great idea for a player, or do you have to be a certain type of player to benefit from coming to Korea?
Well, first of all, you have to be able to play a lot of games, and you have to be able to handle losing. If you can't handle to lose, then you can't come to Korea. There's no point. You will just get depressed and you will get even worse as a player. Like I did when I first came here, I thought I was way better than I actually was, and I ended up just being sad about it instead. But there are some players I know that would be really good for Korea, but if you're meant to come to Korea and you really want to become the best player, eventually you will come here, even if you don't have the plans. Stefano never intended to come to Korea, but he's doing really well, so the door is opening for him, right? So it's basically like that. If you're meant to come here, then you will come here.
And is there anyone here that you don't get along with, or that you'd like to see not be in Korea anymore?
No, there's no one.
No one. I hear you have a unique way of dealing with losing. You told me the other day you lost on the ladder and you went out into the parking lot and just screamed and screamed.
No, that was when I lost GSL. When I lose ladder, I just get frustrated and then I go for a walk or something and it's fine. But it was probably the most hard loss for me to handle. When I practiced so hard and then I didn't get to show what I learned. It's really frustrating.
And Stefano is a player that has a lot of natural talent. You were saying that there's some people that have to work very hard, and then there's some people who the game comes very naturally to. So how do you feel when a player just seems to have a lot of easy wins? Or that winning comes very easily to them?
Stefano is basically an advanced version of Hydra. He's like very textbook play, and he knows the timings, he does the proper reactions. But they have the same weakness, and that's their predictability. Stefano doesn't know how to all in very well. He knows his timings, and that's all. I think he will be very easy for the Koreans to counter strat.
And what do you think about the Brood War players that are coming into the scene now with the MLG partnership?
I'm not really sure about it. I don't know about it.
Do you think, well, a lot of players like Flash and Bisu are practicing now, and some are saying that they're not really getting the game as quickly as they should, that they're not going to be at this incredible high level that a lot of people were worried they were going to play at.
Destro beat Flash like a week ago, so I don't know how worried I should be. But I have a lot of respect for Bisu and Stork and so on. They are obviously incredibly talented. There is no one who can deny that, but it will still take them some time, I think. It won't really change anything for me, though. They're not foreigners, so the foreign scene will stay the same. It will just be me against even more Koreans.
Well, is there anything you'd like to say to everyone out there who's been cheering you along, all the Fan-iwas?
Yeah, thanks to all the Fan-iwas at the GSL studio. I really want to thank them for coming there. I won't apologize to them for not winning, but I know that was the first game my mom saw of me playing, and then I lost it. So I'm kind of disappointed about that. But I want everyone to keep seeing my games, and I hope I can do better in the future.
Well, I hope so too. Thank you so much for talking to us, NaNiwa. I'm Rachel from Cyber Sports Network. Thank you guys for watching.